Welcome to the first of few tutorials on adding fractions. This is going to show you how to add two fractions with the same denominator and a couple of fractions that will end up with a top-heavy or improper fraction. So, without any further ado, this is how we do it. This is the first thing to remember. When you add or subtract any fractions, you only affect the numerator. The numerator is the top number, the 1 of this 1/5 and the 2 of this 2/5 here. Now, we've got 1/5 and 2/5, so we need to add those together. I'm going to colour this 1/5, representing it with 1/5 coloured in blue. And I'll do the same by colouring in 2/5 red, so we can see the difference. There's 1/5 and there is a second fifth red. 2/5 are coloured in red, 1/5 is coloured in blue. How many fifths are coloured in altogether? 1, 2, 3. So our answer, 1/5 and 2/5 is 3/5. The same applies whatever the denominator, be it fifths, sixths, sevenths, eighths, or in this case, ninths. I'll do exactly the same thing. I've got 2 ninths and 6 ninths. I'll colour 2 of the ninths of this circle in red. That's 2 ninths that are red, and then I'll colour in 6 ninths blue. There's 1, there's 2 ninths, there's 3 ninths, 4 ninths, 5 ninths, and 6 ninths. So to add the fraction up, all I need to do is colour in, is add together the coloured in fractions. 1 ninth, 2 ninths, 3 ninths, 4 ninths, 5 ninths, 6 ninths, 7 ninths, 8 ninths. So 2 ninths and 6 ninths is 8 ninths. You should start to see really that you can do the simple addition of 2 and 6 equals 8. 2 ninths and 6 ninths equals 8 ninths. And remember, the denominator, the bottom number, stays the same throughout. So pause this video now and have a go at adding together the fractions for these 4 questions. You can use the illustrations on this tutorial to help you, or you can draw your own. Away you go. So here are the fractions shown on the illustration. 2/5 add 1/5, as we can see right here, equals 3/5. 1/7 add 3/7, we can see there, equals 4/7. 2/8 add 5/8 gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/8. And you can see straight away at the circle that 4/5 add 9/5, 4 ninths add 5 ninths, gives you a full circle, which means 9 ninths, which is the same as 1 whole. Now let's try something new. 2/3 add 2/3. Let's do what we've done before. I'm going to colour in this first 2/3 right here. There's 1/3. There's 2/3. Now I'm going to attempt to colour in 2/3 to represent the second fraction. And there's my first, but the problem is that I've run out of space in this 1 whole. So I need to add another rectangle split into thirds to help me finish this off. With that in place, I can now colour in a second blue third for the second fraction. So what we can see there is 2/3 and 2/3 give us 1, 2, 3, 4 thirds. Now what you'll notice there is that this is a top-heavy fraction, which means it's more than 1. So 4/3 add 2/3 and 2/3 is 4/3, but it's also equal to 1 whole and 1/3 left over, which is a mixed number. 4/3 is an improper fraction, and 1 and 1/3 is a mixed number. With that in mind, pause the video one more time and add these sets of fractions together, once again using the illustrations on this board. Away you go. So we'll write the answers down as a top-heavy fraction, but also as a mixed number. 3/5 and 3/5 is the same as 6/5, and that's equivalent to 1 whole and 1/5 left over. 3/7 and 5/7 gives us 8/7, which is equivalent to 1 whole and 1/7. 3/4 and 3/4 gives us 6/4, and that's the same as 1 whole and 2/4, which is also the same as 1.5. And then 6/9 and 7/9, 13/9, which is the same as 1 whole and 4/9 left over. And that concludes this tutorial. If you've got every one of those right, well done. If not, check back over the video and have another go. Or come and see me and I can give you some further help. Well done if you've done all this correctly. See you later.